y'all. Thank you so much for checking out this review. Being Mary Jane blessed us with the series finale last night, Becoming Pauletta. And it was interesting. It was interesting. You know, I really enjoyed the series Being Mary Jane because it was so relatable. We had flawed people, flawed men and women in relationships just trying to figure out this thing that we call love. And Mary Jane, although she was rich and beautiful and had it going on, had her own show, she still gave you a vibe that she was just the average black girl trying to figure out her love life. And that's why I like the show so much. However, this finale was real fairy tale-ish, and Mary Jane wanted us to believe that if we would just stop orchestrating our love lives and just let go and let love, that everything will fall into place and love will soon follow. And girl, I guess. Girl, I guess. So in summary, on last season, Mary Jane was faced with a hard decision as to who she wanted to pick as executive producer on her show. Her best friend Kara or her boyfriend Justin. Mary Jane chooses Kara, and she tells Justin that she didn't want to just choose him out of fear of losing that relationship. And of course, Justin does not like that, and he walks out of her life. So flash forward to the series finale. It's 48 hours later, and Justin is on his knees proposing to Mary Jane. And you know, she has this look on her face of astonishment. She can't believe that Justin is doing this, being that just 48 hours prior, he walked out on her. But Mary Jane, you know, she still making stupid decisions. She decides to say yes. The kicker is, last season, Mary Jane had IVF treatment. She was tired of waiting around on men and they antics, so she said, hey, I'm just going to go ahead and get artificially inseminated. So at this point, the smart thing to have done would be to tell Justin, you know, straight away, hey, I had this procedure done. I thought you had left for good. It's a possibility I might be pregnant. But she don't do that. She hides it. She hides it. She's avoiding sex. She's giving head, you know, to avoid sex and doing anal. She got the bum rush, I think the oil was called, all that nonsense, instead of just keeping it real. So this relationship is already starting off on a bad foot, you know. But that's Mary Jane. I don't even know why she considered this whole marriage anyway. Like, he got a propensity to walk out. It wouldn't be me. It would not be me. So Mary Jane takes a pregnancy test, and it is the worst case scenario. She actually is pregnant. Justin walks in the bathroom, and Mary Jane is basically forced to tell him what's going on. She had the IVF, and sure enough, she's pregnant. He has the audacity to have an attitude with her because he feels like you made this rash decision 48 hours after I left, and you left. She can kind of do whatever she wants to. I understand it was fast, but you know, when you're in your late 30s, you know, you got to act. She can't wait on y'all ass forever. Real talk, real talk. So Justin, in true Justin fashion, walks out again. He said he just can't handle this, and he hopes that Mary Jane and her baby have a happy life. Okay. So flash forward 7 months later. Mary Jane is 7 months pregnant. She's at her birthing class, and she runs into her old boyfriend Beauregard, who was played by Morris Chestnut with his fine ass. So Beauregard is the last black unicorn. I'm gonna call him Beau. Beau used to be nerdy and skinny, but now he is tall, he is handsome, he is chocolate, he is rich, he's divorced, He has no kids, and to top it all off, he is still in love with Mary Jane, who is pregnant with another man's baby and in her upper 30s. Fairy tale. Fairy tale. Most men, and I want to say this, some men don't even want to take care of their own damn kids. But yet she has found all of these great qualities in one man. Okay. I'm not saying Mary Jane, shouldn't find a good man, but like, come on. So not only that, Bo steps all the way up to the plate. Going to her birthing class with her, giving her foot massages, back rubs, the whole nine. Where do I sign up? Where do I sign up? And not only that, we find out that Bo was adopted. So in his mind, he doesn't care how his child gets here. He knows that he would love the child regardless of who the father is. Where do I find this man at? Where? Again, like, a lot of these men don't want to take care of their own kids, but Mary Jane finds a man that is willing to take care of another man's child that we don't even know who this other man is. I guess. And that's what I'm saying. Like, this story, it was cute, but it was real fairy tale. Not to say that that type of thing never happens, but it is definitely the exception and not the rule. For real. So, of course, in time, Mary Jane and Bo, they get it in while she's 7 months pregnant. Mary J still hoeing. She's still hoeing. She getting it in. I don't know how I feel about that, but do you, girl? Do you, girl? So we find out that Kara has breast cancer and she's going to need a bilateral mastectomy. So with that being said, she needs someone to fill in for her as executive producer while she's away. We find out that Kara suggested Justin to come back and fill in for her. She's trying to get Justin and Mary Jane back together. And with friends like that, who needs enemies? Who needs enemies? Kara feels that life is precious and love is fleeting. I guess, but when you're in love with the wrong person, life can feel like an eternity. Okay? But I guess. So Justin is back at the studio and Bo is also there to take Mary Jane out to dinner. And we find out that the unicorn has a fatal flaw. He's insecure and it's coming out in the form of crazy. Something seems too good to be true. It generally is. Justin and Beauregard are going back and forth about Mary Jane. You can tell there's some animosity there, and Bo ends up calling Justin a bitch, and Justin, punch him in his shit, And it just lets you know, like, even though you might morph into something different, get your sexy on, you still carry those same insecurities. And I think he's carrying, that little nerdy kid. That little skinny kid still inside of him that doesn't feel worthy of Mary Jane. It is what it is. Of course, Mary Jane is all upset with Beauregard because she knows that he probably started this whole fight. He instigated the whole thing. Justin bolts out and leaves, and who does Mary Jane go chasing after? Justin. The man who left her. The man who left her twice. The man who couldn't accept her and her child. That's who Mary Jane goes chasing after. Still making stupid decisions. However, Justin does seem like he wants to step up to the plate in some way. He takes a hand in taking care of the baby. I guess that just melted Mary Jane's heart that he took one step of proving that he can be the man that she needs. Girl, I guess. In the midst of all of that, Beauregard comes over with roses in hand, gets down on one knee and proposes to her. And who do you think Mary Jane chose? Justin. The man who left her The man who left her twice. The man who couldn't accept her and her baby. Girl, I guess. So Mary Jane and Justin get married, and that is the story of Mary Jane and the Last Black Unicorn. I guess. I felt like Mary Jane made another poor decision. Justin got too much of a track record of walking out on her. So I wish we could really see how this was going to end, because I'm sure he's going to walk out again. At any rate, that was being Mary Jane. It was alright. You know, at least we got some closure. So, let me know what y'all think about this series finale down in the comments. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace.